Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel on human design. Today we're going to be looking at whether we're on track or not in life and how to gauge that, and how human design can actually help you to reflect upon whether you are on track on your own life or not. So before I go into that, my name is Richard Beaumont. I've been doing human design for 25 years. 20 of those have been in training professional analysts to do readings. Okay, so now let's get on with exactly what we can look at. Now, we know that not everybody is here to live a life on track in the way that you would normally think it to be. For example, I have the channel of the Alpha, so I lead myself in a logical way according to my response and where I'm headed, where I can see I'm headed within a certain band of that direction. That doesn't mean there haven't been times when I have no idea where I'm going, but at least I know that. At least I know that what I'm in is not something that remains correct for me. And in my early life, this was, being a third line, going from one thing to another, trying to find meaning in life, trying to find something that was really worthwhile for me, but not knowing. Now I have the response that will guide me. Now it's very different. So as a generator, I'm a manifesting generator. All generators have one thing in common. They are either satisfied or frustrated in their life. There is a way of knowing what the day was like for you when the day is over. Do you still have energy that is unused? Do you feel unsatisfied in what you've been doing? Are you really full of the energy, having put out a whole lot of energy into what you love to do? And it's like, yes, here's the end of another beautiful day. So the thing that is most dangerous for generators is stagnation. In your life, where are the areas where things are not moving according to what is correct for you? And you'll know it. You'll know it because you'll be making sounds like, if you're going against your energy, your body is going to tell you. But something else, you're here as a generator to build your life, from what you respond to. So if you're not responding, if you're being pulled in a homogenized way, in the way that the world is becoming more and more homogenized, if you find yourself moving into work because you have to get the money to survive, I completely understand that. But there is going to be some time in the day that you can claim for yourself, that can be fulfilling for yourself, that you can respond to. Recently, I enjoyed the film on the documentary on Aardman animations. So it started with these two students, basically, that got into filmmaking, with plasticine models, just trying a few things. And they enjoyed that. There were two of them working together. They now have, after, I think, 30 years or maybe longer, they've now got to a status where they've won many Oscars. They've been highly recognized. They do, in my view, the best animations that I've ever seen. I mean, they're always fun. Nobody told them to do that. There was no one that had done that before. This was something completely new that came out of their direct response. And the fact that they could keep on doing it and keep on expanding it, and people began to notice how brilliant they were. It all started with plasticine. I mean, to them, it's like a dream that continues to open because they had no goals or aspirations to get somewhere. They were just responding to what they were doing, and they loved it, and they did more of it, and they got better at it. And so it goes on. Generators, you don't know really what's going to float your boat until you see your energy running with you. You're moving in a direction where your energy becomes more. You may be working a lot harder, but it feels good. So checking into the level of stagnancy or not is one way. And for all the types to see that if you are moving in a way that is not for you. For example, projectors, you're here to be guides. You're here to be seen. You're here to be recognized for the value that you can bring to the guidance of the energy of those around you. So who is around you? Your life depends upon who is around you. So do those people recognize you? Are you in the right place around the right people? Where are the people that you want to be able to guide? Where can you see that you can add value? Where are you interested in the other people and what they're doing? You have this ability to really penetrate into other people with this aura of yours. And in penetrating into them, you can see how they're using their energy, and you can guide them in that. You're here to be seen. You're not here to work like a dog. You're not here to work like a generator, that has the energy to keep on going. If you're finding yourself in that, if you're working too hard and you're going to bed exhausted all the time, then there is going to be this feeling of bitterness, that they're not seeing you, that it doesn't feel right that you should be working so hard. Why can't you keep up? Why do you go in bursts and then feel collapse afterwards? Now, your body is going to tell you, perhaps in a more profound way than a generator's, when you're not living life according to the trajectory that is correct for you. So being on track for you really means, are you around the right people? Are you being seen? Are you having to work too hard to be seen and they're still not seeing you? When something doesn't work, you need to withdraw from it. I don't care how long you've been doing it. If you can catch yourself being in a situation that has been going on for a long time, and there is no movement, you've got to find a place where some movement can happen. It may not involve people in the first instance. There's a number of success stories of projectors who they're not being recognized, but they recognize themselves, and they have, in this, the one I'm thinking of is they became really a really good writer. They put in their observations, their awareness into the other, into the characters, and got recognized through that way. And it doesn't matter about the people think about, well, look, I got to do something, time is running out. Well, that's true. But I also know an author that started writing when she was 75 and became world famous. It was just a matter of her having the time to be able to live her own life. And I suggest, if it's possible, you don't wait until 75. You reflect upon what is pushing you and what's natural for you to move in, which direction is natural for you to move in. And if you don't know, that's okay. If you don't know, then you can also see, I don't know, but this isn't working. Okay, so there has to be something else. Allowing that wriggle room within this world, or this material world, and this world where there are so many forces coming at us, it's not natural that we have to be pushed into this or pushed into that. It's natural for us to find our own way, to be on track for ourselves. And human design does give you that guidance. If you're a manifestor, are you being controlled? Are you controlling yourself? Are you working and getting exhausted? Are you involved in work that will really get you to a place where you don't have to work? And that's the same for all the other types, the projectors and the reflectors. Anyone that isn't a generator, there is this side of you where you're not here to work all the time. But the work that you do needs to be something that lifts you, that brings a smile to your face. It doesn't matter what it is. It really doesn't matter what it is. There is no set way for us to fit into a model of what is exactly right for us. We have to find it. And for manifestors, it's about, am I being controlled? Am I free? Are people in my way? If not, break free. The wonderful thing about manifestors is that they're designed to be uncontrollable. So there is this energy in them to break away anyway. And it's for that reason that sometimes the other types can be moved out of their stuckness through a manifestor's action that will open the way for them to move. Remember, we are not alone. We are not alone. You may have a design that is very logical, and you've got stuck on a particular track according to the needs of society and where you can fit in. Well, a manifestor comes round, or mutative energy comes round, and the new appears. Another way to move, another option, another country, another place to be, another connection. We don't know exactly how it's going to move, but if you're not checking into seeing if you're on track for yourself, if you are living that life as a manifestor of freedom, if you're seeing your impact in the world, are you seeing your impact? Are you making an impact? Is the impact you're making fulfilling to you or not? So checking in with these signatures is very important. And the reflectors, well, you are here to be open. You are here to move until you get to the place where you become the center of the community. And if not, then you keep on moving and reflecting, wanting to be surprised. You know, is your life full of disappointment, or are there still surprises? Where are they? Where are they? The key for reflectors is where you are. Again, are you on track? Are you in the place that is comfortable for you? Are you in a place as a reflector where you're in a milieu where you're feeling calm in that milieu, where you're feeling you're just taking it in, where you're liking what you're taking in? Yes, you may move on. With reflectors, it's different. There are things that will happen in your life according to the moon cycles again and again. You get many times to feel into certain things, to see certain things throughout the month. It changes, but every month the pattern comes again. You do get this chance to check in over time, over the month. It's built into you. We are all built in a particular way to find our way, to be on track for ourselves. The whole point of human design is to see that we are different from each other, to see that there are no set lives for us. This is what we're here to find out, to live according to ourselves and find out what the life will be as it unfolds. But if you're not on track, there will be always there will be this sense of there has to be more. Something's missing. I feel stuck. You know, getting up in the morning going, oh, another day. You know, if you're living that kind of life, if there are areas in your life that are not working for you, just don't let them pull away the rest of the life. Sometimes it's just one thing, one action, one movement that can change everything and open it up for you. And no one can predict what that is. So my message today is just to check in, to see if you're on track and where you're not on track. You may not know what to do about it. I understand that. There may be nothing you can do at the moment, but to be aware of it. Awareness will bring things to you that you wouldn't get if you were not aware of it. First, the awareness. And from there, knowing your strategy and authority, it will take you out. It will open up the life for you. If you want to see the videos, Ra Uru Hu, the founder of this knowledge, he spoke about each one of the types and each one of the signatures that I've just referred to. There'll be links in the descriptions below. Okay, so, well, I hope you have a lovely day. I will be back again very soon. Please like and subscribe and share. That would be great. And I'll see you again very soon. Bye for now.